2 months.
Up to which week we studied yesterday? Am I audible to all of you? Am I audible to all of you? Very good evening.
Yes, ma'am. We studied it 2 months, ma'am.
Should we move ahead? Because I cannot hear any one of you properly. Can you please say yes?
2 months,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So we studied up to 2 months. Just for a quick revision, what we will do is we will just have a look into the whiteboard screen sharing. So this was the last screen we discussed about. Let's continue further in this only. Is the screen visible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure. So we understood that in 2 months, now the child is already converted into fetus and quite well developed. Every part of the body started to get developed, but up to this time, you cannot differentiate if the child is male or female. Still, the distinction between male and female is not clear. So what happens is, next is for 3 months. What occur after next 3 months? Here now, after 3 months, sex can be determined. Okay, that's why generally doctors avoid giving the echocardiogram photographs or videos to mother and father after this time. Why? Because by this you will be able to know the sex of the child, and if we know the sex of the child, there are chances of female foeticide. There is a word called female foeticide. Have you ever heard about this word, female foeticide?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It's a very, very, very ugly and unfortunate and most non-reasonable thing that is possible in the world. It's about killing the female child. People are still having such kind of notion that female childs are burden, and many of such, what I can say, hypocrites, they try their best to find out the sex of the child, and if they find out it is a female child, they try to abort it, because according to them, females are a burden for the future. So now, note to God, degenerate and convert it to yes Priyanshi, you want to say something beta?
मैम गोनाड्स आर गेटिंग डेवलप्ड इन 2 months, तो 3 month उसमें ही पता नहीं चल जाएगा कि कौन सा है
नहीं
फीमेल
बेटा,
और मेल?
नहीं, it starts their developing process beta. By that, but remember one thing, gonads development occur from inside to outside ना. बच्चे के अंदर का हिस्सा तो इकोकार्डियोग्राम में नहीं दिखेगा ना. You will see the moving child, the image of the child. Understood?
Yes ma'am.
But external development occur after 3 months, by which you can be now able to determine कि अच्छा ये male है ये female है. Because the primary gonad का जो primary organ है, that is testis and this ovary, it is present inside. No, I told you initially what happens. Testis remain inside the abdomen, and then after this 3 months or during this process of during this course of time, it will travel from abdomen to via inguinal canal and descend into the scrotum. अंडरस्टूड? तो जब तक वो एब्डोमेन में है तुमको कैसे पता चलेगा मेल है या फीमेल है ना? सो दैट्स व्हाई सेक्स कैन नॉट बी डिटरमाइंड बिफोर दिस. सो नाउ notochord will be degenerated and converted to vertebral column. Okay, now most important part, the lymph glands developed. See, development of lymph glands are one of the most important characteristics because this will give child a sense of immunity. This will give child a sense of immunity. Understood? Let's see what occur after 4 months. At 4 months time, the face looks like human. Now you will be able to understand, okay, this is a child of human. It will now look like a human. Uske eyelids and everything hote hai. Okay, and most important thing is brain is now completely developed. That's why it is said कि 4 महीने से, जब 4 महीने की उम्र होती है ना, बच्चा लात मारना चालू कर देता है. Understood? Child will start kicking in the mother's womb क्योंकि वो restless feel करता है इसीलिए. Let's see what will occur after 6 months. Actually, the 9 months pregnancy can be divided into 3 trimesters. First 3 month को बोलते हैं first trimester. 1 to 3 month. 1 to 3 month is called first trimester. Then 4 to 6 month is called second trimester, and the 7 to 9 month is called the third trimester. So after 6 months, when the third trimester start, now there is development of languor. What is this languor? It is the covering of fetus. it is developed. And now the neuron has myelin sheath. And we all know that after 9 months, that is approximately 266 days. After 266 days, a child is delivered. Okay, so that these are the major events that is like occurring in human during the course of development. I want all of you to have a look into it and let me know if any word or anything you are finding it difficult for understand. Clear? Anything? Anyone? Any doubt? Why so silent today? What happened?
No, ma'am.
Nothing? No. Okay. So, yes, beta.
Ma'am, 266 days means after 6 months, it will take 266 days.
No, from the beginning. After 6
Okay.
months, 266 days कैसे होंगे? Okay, so this is the timeline. Now I just want to share the major events in terms of stages of embryo development. Basically, beta, if you ask, first layer will be zygote, that is 2N, unicellular. Then there will be morula. I told you, na, morula. Okay. Then there will be formation of gastrocele. So that is called gastrula. Sorry, blastocele, that is called blastula. Blastocele stage or blastula stage. And next is gastrula stage. So what is gastrula stage? Here 3 germ layers are developed. Then you have the development of fetus. These 3 stages are the stages of embryo development. Why I am repeating many times? Because I don't want a single doubt in this. Okay. And finally, there will be parturition and there will be child. Understood, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you say the meaning of parturition?
Parturition, I told you, na beta, childbirth process. It is called the process of childbirth.
Okay, ma'am.
Process of childbirth is called parturition. Now, if you are preparing for NEET and AIIMS, you need to study more about all these stages. Huh? I gave you only the outline. You need to know more about blastocele, blastula, So you people let me know. Accordingly, I will deal about these stages in detail. Okay, so I told you that morula is nothing but a spherical structure made up of cell, generally 8 cell states. Whenever it is present in the blastula stage, let me tell you, it is getting implanted into the it is the stage when it is implanted into the, where it is implanted, bolo. Consider,
Uterus?
yes, you need to be specific, not only uterus, endometrium layer of uterus. We need to be this much specific. Consider this is the endometrium layer, okay, and this is the blastula. Let me show you how it looks. I told you last day also, but again I am repeating. I want you people to know about this in detail. So this is actually the two part of blastula. Here it is having cells present at the one side. It is called, inner cell mass. Okay, and this cavity is known as blastocoele. Okay, and there is presence of trophoblast also. This area is known as trophoblast. Now, this blastula layer will now get implanted into the endometrium. How it will get implanted? Implantation means does not mean the simple attachment of this into the uterus. What happens is, beta, let me tell you. Can I erase this? This part is clear, no, to everyone? Zygote, morula, blastula, gastrula. So let me now focus more on blastula and gastrula, because morula is very simple. It is nothing but a spherical structure made up of 8 cells. So during implantation, the procedure is not that simple. What happens is, consider this is the wall of uterus, this is the endometrium layer, as mentioned already. Now, this blastula layer will be part of it. It is embedded like this inside endometrium. There will be some region like this. This is the outer covering of the blastula. Now, this inner cell mass, the inner cell mass we had earlier used to have, before implantation, it has only trophoblast. 1 minute, 1 minute just. I wrote the spelling of trophoblast. Correct it. Missed the B. Trophoblast. Trophoblast. Okay, so what happens is, beta, now this will be the expanding region of trophoblast. This will be the expanding region of trophoblast. What about the other parts? What happened to the inner cell mass? What now happen is this inner cell mass and blastocell area is now subdivided into three parts. Upper part of the cell, here the cells which are present there are known as epiblast. The cells present, let me change the color, it will be easy for you to understand. The cells present in this region are known as hypoblast. And the cells present in this region are known as trophoblast. Why do you think three layers are required here? Why do you think three layers are required here? Can anyone tell me? In future, the layers, that is epiblast, hypoblast and trophoblast, will be converted into three germ layers. Isn't it? Yes or no? Am I audible to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you understanding what I am saying?
Yes, ma'am.
अच्छा, इतनी जल्दी सब अंडरस्टैंड कैसे कर ले?
थोड़ा थोड़ा पता चल रहा है.
नहीं, थोड़ा पता नहीं चलना चाहिए. देखो, वन थिंग, ट्रस्ट मी, वन थिंग, आपको जब से नहीं पता चलेगा, लेट मी नो इमीडिएटली. आई विल ड्रॉ डायग्राम, आई विल स्पीक, आई विल शो यू मॉडल, आई विल शो यू वीडियो. बट कोई भी चीज ऐसा छोड़ना नहीं है जो थोड़ा पता चला. आइदर पता नहीं चला या फिर पता चला.
मैम ये एपिब्लास्ट, हाइपोब्लास्ट और ट्रोपोब्लास्ट थोड़ा मैग्नीफाई करके
हाँ,
दिखा
देखो
सकते हो?
हाँ,
इसमें
जरूर
confusion
जरूर
है.
जरूर जरूर. दैट
और
इज व्हाट आई लाइक. ट्रोफोब्लास्ट
होता क्यों है?
होता क्यों है? दैट इज द लेयर बेटा. सी व्हाट हैपेंस इज, पहले तुम्हारे पास सिर्फ और सिर्फ एक सिंगल सेल था, अब मल्टी सेलुलर ऑर्गेनिज्म बन रहा है. बट बच्चे को, आई टोल्ड यू दैट इन यूटेरस चाइल्ड नीड्स टू हैव इट्स ओन एनवायरनमेंट. वो एक फ्लूइड फिल्ड ब्लैडर के अंदर रहता है. चाइल्ड किसके अंदर रहता है? फ्लूइड फिल्ड ब्लैडर के अंदर. और एक ऐसा समझो, दिस इज द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ यूटेरस. बच्चा कनेक्टेड तो मदर से रहता है, बट एक पाउच के अंदर रहता है. ओके, दिस पाउच इज नोन एज एमनियोटिक सैक. क्या बोलते हैं इसे? एमनियोटिक सैक. अंडरस्टूड? और इसके अंदर जो फ्लूइड रहता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड एमनियोटिक फ्लूइड. तो ये ब्लास्टुला गैस्टुला स्टेज क्यों इतना इंपॉर्टेंट है बेटा? क्योंकि तुमको सबसे पहले 3 जर्म लेयर्स बनाना पड़ेगा. ये जो तुम देख रहे हो कि हार्ट प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है, ब्रेन प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है, धीरे धीरे लिम्फ डेवलप हो रहा है, नोटोकॉर्ड डेवलप हो रहा है, ये सब कहाँ से डेवलप हो? दे विल बी फाइनली डेवलपिंग फ्रॉम दैट एक्टोडर्म, एंडोडर्म, मेसोडर्म. उसके लिए तुम्हें डिफरेंशिएशन तो करना है ना. आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग? मोरुला को अगर तुम देखो, इफ यू लुक इनटू द स्टेज ऑफ मोरुला, उसमें जो 8 सेल्स है, वो 8 सेल देखने में कैसे है? सेम है, उसमें कोई फर्क नहीं है. अंडरस्टूड? ऑल ऑफ देम आर सेम. सो सेल्स आर ओनली डिवाइडिंग, देयर इज नो डिफरेंशिएशन. बट जैसे ही ब्लास्टुला स्टेज आ गया, अब देखो यहाँ पे सेल मास है, ट्रोफोब्लास्ट एक लेयर बन गया इसमें. यहाँ पे देयर इज अ लेयर कॉल्ड ट्रोफोब्लास्ट लेयर, एंड कैविटी भी आ गई जिसको हम बोल रहे हैं ब्लास्टोसिल. बट दिस इज नॉट इनफ. अब इसमें फर्दर लेयरिंग इज रिक्वायर्ड. तो ये इनर सेल मास, पहले इनर सेल मास और ट्रोफोब्लास्ट होता है. फिर इनर सेल मास जो होता है, दैट इज फर्दर डिवाइडेड इनटू एपिब्लास्ट एंड हाइपोब्लास्ट. तो इसको मैं एक्सटेंड करके तुमको बताती हूँ. समझो, इनर सेल मास में जो सेल्स ऊपर की तरफ रहते हैं, The cells which are present at the upper part of the inner cell mass, they will be converted into epiblast. ठीक है, और जो सेल मास ऐसे रीजियन में रहता है, I am drawing them with green color so that it is easy for you to understand. So they will be converted into hypoblast. Understood? और जो अपना ट्रोफोब्लास्ट है वो डिस्टिंक्ट सेल्स ऐसे सैक में टुकड़े टुकड़े में रहता है, तो दिस पार्ट इज नोन एज ट्रोफोब्लास्ट. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is the expanding region. Why this expansion is required? See, there should be a connection between mother and child, isn't it? तो बच्चे का हिस्सा तो ये है, this part is of child, this part is of mother. So the connection needs to be made, no? That is made by this expanding region of trophoblast. Understood? That's why this is the slow and gradual process of differentiation, through which finally there will be formation of amniotic sac and other important parts. Let's have a look at the next stage. At this stage, you can see the structure is quite different. Now this stage is completely inside the uterus. This stage is completely inside the inner lining of uterus. Okay. Now, there will be expanding region of trophoblast. Okay. Now, what are the other development that takes place? If you look into its structure now, outside there will be one covering that is very easy to understand. It's a one layer thick covering, but now you can easily demarcate the region between epiblast and hypoblast. What happens is these are the different cell layers that is observed. So basically, this cavity is known as amniotic cavity. The upper layer of cells are known as epiblast, and here the cells which are present here are known as hypoblast. Now, what about the other part? Here, this part is known as yolk sac. Have you ever seen egg? मुर्गी का जो अंडा होता है, देखा है किसी ने?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So मुर्गी के अंडे में देखना बाहर एक व्हाइट कलर का हिस्सा रहता है. Inside that there is a yellow part. That part is known as egg yolk. Okay. वैसे ही हमारे actually what we are, मुर्गी का जो अंडा होता है उसके अंदर जैसे यॉक वाला हिस्सा होता है, that will develop into a chick. Similarly, in our case also there is presence of yolk, and this yolk will be developed into the child. But हमारे केस में, in case of human being, we are called alacetheal. ये सारे टर्मिनोलॉजीज बहुत ज्यादा यूज होता है. Alacetheal means no yolk. In our case, we have the yolk sac, but उसके अंदर yolk नहीं होता है. That's why our egg is known as alacetheal. अगर बहुत ज्यादा यॉक रहे, जैसे कि इन केस ऑफ लाइक मुर्गी का जो अंडा होता है उसमें यॉक इज क्वाइट प्रोमिनेंट, सो दैट टाइप ऑफ थिंग इज कॉल्ड मेगालेसिथियल. मेगालेसिथियल मींस more yolk, and microlecythial means little yolk. तो ह्यूमन एग इज विदाउट एनी यॉक, इसीलिए हमारा यॉक सैक तो होता है बट उसके अंदर यॉक प्रॉपर्ली डेवलप नहीं होता है. इज दिस पार्ट अंडरस्टूड बाय एवरीवन?
यस मैम.
देखो, अवॉइड करने के लिए यस मैम कभी हमें बोलना नहीं है. अनलेस एंड अनटिल यू अंडरस्टैंड, लेट मी नो, आई कैन रिपीट 100 ऑफ टाइम, है ना. बट एक चीज याद रखो, भले हम एक पेज पढ़े पर आज जो पढ़ेंगे वो पूरी तरह समझ के यहाँ से जाना है. ओके, सो नाउ थिंग इज दैट the epiblast and hypoblast is there. Now what is next? The egg sac is there. Now what happens is, apart from egg yolk sac, at this region you can see the loosely suspended cells. These loosely suspended cells are known as extraembryonic mesodermal cell. ओके, सो अब एक चीज यहाँ मिसिंग है. कौन सी चीज मिसिंग है बताओ तो मुझे. कौन सी एक चीज है जो मिसिंग है?
ट्रोपोप्लास्ट.
वो कहा गया? What happens is trophoblast fuse with this layer. ये जो रेड लेयर है इसके साथ trophoblast के सेल फ्यूज हो जाते हैं. trophoblast generate the mesoderm layer as well as ये लेयर के साथ फ्यूज होके it will form कोरियन. Not Korean in Korean, Korean. This is developed from trophoblast. ठीक है, आपने ग्रेड 10 में पढ़ा होगा कि मदर के साथ चाइल्ड के कनेक्शन के 2 मीन्स होते हैं. Isn't it? 2 रास्ते होते हैं मदर के साथ चाइल्ड के कनेक्शन के. All these 2 means are via what? These are via 2 means. Can anyone tell me what are the 2 means of connection of mother with child?
Umbilical cord.
हाँ, और placenta. Placenta is a connection, isn't it? Which is connecting the mother with the child. Apart from the second is chorionic villi. Chorionic villi is developed from this chorion. Okay, is it clear? Should I consider up to this it is clear to all? Take your
Yes,
time
ma'am.
and have a look into the picture. कौन सा लेयर कहाँ आ रहा है?
Ma'am, how does Korean villi looks like?
It's a layer of cell बेटा. अभी तो ये मतलब like if I give you this as a structure to you, you will not be able to identify. Only experts can identify. Okay, you have to have a close look. All these are made up of layers. जैसे कि ये circular एक जो area बता रहा है, these are made up of small cells like this. Small cells are, each of these round shape are one cells. Understood? So many cells are lined up to form a spherical structure. And don't understand beta, I am writing here circular. These are not circular. All these structures are three-dimensional and it is spherical. Don't worry, I will show you the video also. It will be very clear in your mind. Understood? So कोरियन कैसे दिखेगा? बहुत सारे सेल से बना हुआ एक लेयर जैसा दिखेगा. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Let's now go to the next structure. Now it is fully developed. Next stage is will be almost completely developed. It is totally engulfed by the endometrium. These are layers of endometrium. And now the layer is looking somewhat like this. It will be a radiating layer. And also the layer of trophoblast looks somewhat like this. Now, if you look into it from inside, you can see that there will be extensive structures like this made up of many cells. Each of these structures or cells are forming two parts. The upper part, the upper layer will be known as amnion. Okay. Then this middle layer is known as chorion. This part will be known as mesoderm. And this is as usual the yolk sac. Somewhere here you will find the cells of endoderm. See, देखो, एक germ layers एक साथ नहीं आते हैं. First there was creation of mesoderm. Then in the next stage you can see the creation of endoderm. Okay, and most important part, ectoderm is also visible. Where ectoderm will be there? If you have a close look into these layers, I will color them differently so that you can understand. This layer comprises of green color. Okay, will be ectoderm. The one with let's say brown color will be somewhat called as mesoderm, and the layer which is present at the bottom here will be known as endoderm. Understood? So ये जो एक एक सैक है, उसके बीच में ही यू विल फाइंड 3 लेयर्स, एक्टोडर्म, एंडोडर्म, मेसोडर्म। इसके ऊपर की तरफ रहेगा एम्नियन एंड कोरियन एंड नीचे की तरफ रहेगा यॉर्क सेल। सो नाउ व्हाट विल हैपन, ये जो बीच का एरिया है, दिस विल बी डेवलप्ड इनटू द डिफरेंट पार्ट्स ऑफ चाइल्ड, इजंट इट, यस और नो?
यस मैम।
नाउ यू विल हैव अ क्वेश्चन कि मैम हमने मेसोडर्म को यहाँ देखा था, ठीक है ना, और ये स्ट्रक्चर को इसके साथ इतनी कंपेयर, तो यहाँ तो आप बता रहे मेसोडर्म यहाँ है। ऑलवेज रिमेम्बर दैट मेसोडर्म कैन बी एग्जिस्टिंग इन 2 पार्ट्स, वन इज दिस मेसोडर्म, अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट यहाँ पे भी थोड़े थोड़े आइसोलेटेड मेसोडर्म्स रहते हैं, दीज आर कॉल्ड एक्स्ट्रा एम्ब्रायोनिक मेसोडर्म। अंडरस्टूड? एक्स्ट्रा एम्ब्रायोनिक mesoderm. What is the difference between this mesoderm and this mesoderm? ये वाली mesoderm और ये वाली mesoderm में क्या फर्क है? These are isolated patches of cells and this is a distinct layer. Understood everyone? Yes, no? सोच लो.
Yes, ma'am.
Now the ectoderm, endoderm, mesoderm layer is formed. Up there will be formation of the coelom. You know coelom क्या होता है? I hope you know. Coelom is known as a germ layer. You know ना about coelom? Coelom, pseudocoelom.
Yes, ma'am.
So after that there will be organogenesis. Organogenesis means
Formation of organs.
there will be formation of organ. So I think हम बहुत सारा structure देख चुके हैं. Let's look into one video. It will be easy for us to understand. Let us have a look into one video and then we can further talk about the doubts we have. है ना? It will be easy for you to understand. Can we have a look into one video?
Yes ma'am.
Let me start. Give me 1 minute. Actually, too many windows are open. That is why it must be taking so much time. I don't know if I can. I will share the screen.
Tube. The beginning of the development of a human embryo begins in the
Is the screen visible and sound audible to you properly, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's have a look into it.
ovary. Here is an unfertilized egg drifting towards the fallopian tube. It begins the fertilization process as it encounters sperm. While many may hit the egg, only one manages to deliver its genetic payload. And when it does, the egg immediately stiffens its outer walls to prevent other entry. Over a period of about 5 days, the egg divides and divides again until there are exactly 32 cells, now squeezed inside the same stiffened outer wall. Inside the blastocyst, we find the group of cells that will actually develop into a human being. The outer cells will give rise to the placenta and other supporting tissues. At this stage, it implants itself into the wall of the uterus and the pregnancy is initiated. Now we see the
So this stage is morula stage, beta. You can see differentiation is almost done, not done. After that, morula stage is expanding and now it will be part of uterus now during the blastula stage. बाहर से देखने से तुमको ऐसा स्फेरिकली लगेगा. You cannot predict the changes that is occurring inside in this blastula stage. इसको क्रॉस सेक्शन कट करने से you can see the trophoblast layer, blastocell cavity and others.
inner cell mass form into a disc.
See, once you cut it, no, then you can see that. I would like to elaborate here. यहाँ देखो, this is the inner cell mass, and can you see this empty space? This is the blastocell cavity. Presence of blastocell cavity may give this name blastula stage. Like is the reason why this stage is known as blastula. Okay, continue.
And at 14 days, we can see the primitive streak form, which establishes the line of bilateral symmetry. Then the cells in the disc migrate as development continues. As the cells on one side of the disc grow faster than those on the other side, the whole disc rolls into nested tubes that will become the gut canal and other tissues. At this point, the embryo is about 28 days old.
So you can see that what happens, what they are mentioning is, consider if this is the blastula stage, यहाँ जो inner cell mass का जो layer है, the layer which is getting the inner cell mass separate from the blastocell cavity, उसकी growth की वजह से here I am drawing it 2-dimensional, है ना बेटा? But देखने में है ये कैसा? 3-dimensional ले लो तो it is like a plate. Am I audible clearly to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
वो प्लेट जैसा दिख रहा है. अब प्लेट में क्या हो रहा है? One cell of the plate is dividing faster and the other cell is not that fast. तो वो क्या होगा? पूरा प्लेट एकदम रोल हो जाएगा. रोल होके जैसे कि एक पेपर को हम रोल कर देते हैं ना, डंडे जैसा बना देते हैं. Similar structure will be developed and that will be developed into the embryo, early embryo. Early embryo बिल्कुल ऐसा टैडपोल जैसा देखने में लगता है. इसको देख के ये लग रहा है कि मतलब it doesn't at all look like that it is the child of the human. ऐसा पता भी नहीं चलता है कि this is human child. Let's look into further.
And measures about 1/4 inch long. You can see all 4 limb buds and early inner ear development.
See, you can see the limb bud. हम limb bud पढ़े थे ना? This is the limb bud. रुक जाओ, उसको turn करने दो, then it will be visible.
4 days later, eye pits are forming.
अरे यार.
4 days later,
See, यहाँ दिख रहा है bulges. Can you see the bulges over here?
Yes, ma'am.
These
Yes,
are
ma'am.
not. These are called limb bud. Limb bud. क्योंकि इसमें से future में hand and legs निकलने वाले. That's all.
eye pits are forming, and the arm buds begin to taper.
देखो
Another
arm
day,
buds आ गए.
and we see the beginning of nasal pits and hand plates. This embryo is now a little less than 1/2 inch long. At 37 days in, it is 3/4 inches long. Nose and ears continue to develop, and thigh, leg, and foot can be distinguished. 41 days, and we can see fingers, a jaw, and a lumbar curvature.
So you can see each day it is changing. Now you can see the appearance of eye.
3 more days, and we have elbows and the beginning of eyelids. At 47
Let me
days,
again
our embryo
stop
has
and
straightened.
show you. At this part there will be development of eye.
Its trunk. Its limbs have extended forward, and toes are visible.
अब देखो उसका सिर्फ पहले कैसा था, एक लिम्ब बड था. Now you can see the limbs. हाथ की उंगलियां
Another
भी
few
दिख रही
days,
हैं.
and the embryo has upper limbs slightly bent at the elbows, short stubby fingers, hands curving over towards each other, but still far apart.
Let me tell you, at this region you can see the umbilical cord connections. Pipes जैसे जो दिख रहे हैं, it is the umbilical cord which is connecting the child with the mother.
52 days old and an inch long, and we see hand pads, wrists, and distinct toes. 2 more days, and we see external ears, and opposite hands can now touch. At 8 weeks, the embryo is still only 1 1/4 inch long, but the detail is amazing.
So I will show you another video also that is also carrying some detail. Is the screen visible and sound is audible to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
So let me enlarge and show.
Immediately after implantation, the inner cell mass of the blastocyst starts differentiating to form the primary germ layers. This process is called gastrulation. The cells of the inner cell mass migrate, divide and rearrange into an outer layer called the ectoderm and an inner layer called the endoderm. During gastrulation, some cells that are moving inward contribute to form the mesoderm, the middle layer. The embryo is now called the gastrula. Gastrulation establishes the body pattern, that is, each tissue and organ of the adult originates in one of the 3 primary germ layers of the gastrula. The ectoderm gives rise to epidermal tissue, nervous tissue, retina, lens, cornea, etc. The endoderm forms the inner lining of the digestive tract, liver, pancreas, inner lining of the respiratory system, urinary bladder, urethra, Vagina. The mesoderm gives rise to the dermis, all types of muscular tissue and various connective tissues. The development of the major organ systems is called organogenesis. Some cells called stem cells are present in the inner cell mass. The stem cells are pluripotent, which means that they can give rise to any type of tissue except those of the placenta and the extra embryonic membranes. The developing embryo is protected by fetal membranes. These are the yolk sac, amnion, chorion, and allantois. They are not a part of the embryo and are called extraembryonic membranes. The extraembryonic membranes protect the embryo, prevent it from drying out, and help in obtaining food and oxygen and eliminating wastes. The closed sac between the embryo and the amnion, called the amniotic cavity, contains the amniotic fluid. Amniotic fluid acts as a cushion for the developing embryo and protects it from external blows. The amniotic fluid.
Have you seen the structure slowly and gradually? Am I audible to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Priyanshi and others see that this is how child is connected to mother. This is the layer of uterus. Finally, it is encased in the sac called amnion. Is like sac hai. Inside this there is a fluid, and this is the connection of mother to the child.
Contains fetal cells. In a process called amniocentesis, the amniotic fluid is drawn out and examined to detect any abnormalities in the fetus. Embryonic development in humans is divided into 3 trimesters, spanning a period of about 280 days or 9 calendar months plus 10 days. This period is counted from the first day of the last menstrual cycle until parturition and is called the gestation period. In the human embryo, the heart is formed after 1 month of pregnancy. The limbs and digits are formed towards the end of the 2nd month. Most of the organ systems develop towards the end of the 1st trimester, that is, in the 3rd month. The limbs and external genitalia are well developed by this time. During the 5th month, the fetus shows signs of movement and the appearance of hair on the head. Towards the end of the 2nd trimester, that is, in the 6th month, the fetal body is covered by fine hair, eyelids separate, and eyelashes are formed. A fully developed fetus is ready for delivery by the end of 9 months.
The joys
So
of holding a newborn baby.
I hope that it is more clear to you after seeing the video. What do you think? Any part, any doubt, beta? Anyone?
No, ma'am.
Sure, 100% लॉक किया जाए.
Yes, ma'am.
So basically, another detailed one I want to show you. This is the last one, and very interesting and important one. I want you to see it for the last time, and then again we will continue with the revision of this part. In this video, you will be able to see the connection between mother and child, how it is formed.
Baby, no bound.
Sound audible?
The birth of a baby is an no bound.
Sound is audible clearly?
Yes,
everyone?
ma'am.
Okay. Let's
Yes.
Bounds. The birth of a baby is an intricate and complex process that begins when the zygote undergoes cleavage and develops into a blastocyst, a hollow ball consisting of a trophoblast, an inner cell mass, and a cavity called blastocele. As the trophoblast grows outwards and penetrates the endometrial lining of the uterus, the blastocyst, with a developing embryo, gets implanted in the uterus and pregnancy is initiated. After implantation, the trophoblast grows further, which causes the blastocyst to sink in and get covered by the cells of the uterus. As the blastocyst.
So you can see this pink area, this whole pink area, it is mentioned here, is the expanded trophoblast. I showed you in diagram only, no? This whole area is called expanded trophoblast.
Sinks further into the uterus. Finger-like projections called chorionic villi start appearing on the trophoblast. As the chorionic villi grow further, they interlock with uterine tissues to form the placenta, a structural and functional unit between the developing embryo and maternal body.
So you can see here, beta, if you have a look into this part, that placenta is having two parts. Am I audible to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
दो हिस्से होते हैं placenta के. One side of placenta is the mother's side, which is composed of the uterine tissue. That is mother's side. Other part is chorionic villi, which is coming from the fetus. Understood? दो अलग-अलग हिस्से होते हैं इसमें placenta के, and the connection is known as placenta. Let's move ahead.
Body. Interestingly, when the placenta begins to form, the inner cell mass moves downwards and differentiates to form an embryonic disc consisting of 3 germ layers: the outer ectoderm, middle mesoderm, and inner endoderm. The term germ layer indicates that each of the layers gives rise to tissues. The ectoderm, for instance, gives rise to the nervous system and the skin, whereas the mesoderm develops into muscles and organs such as the heart and kidneys, while the endoderm gives rise to the entire digestive system. Did you know that apart from the 3 germ layers, the embryonic disc also contains certain cells called stem cells, which have the ability to give rise to all the tissues and...
अच्छा, now I would like to talk here. आपने कभी टीवी में ऐड देखा है कि किसी बच्चे की umbilical cord को preserve किया जाता है? There are
Yes, ma'am.
ads. ऐश्वर्या राय ऐड करती थी पहले कि बच्चे की umbilical cord को preserve it can be used. Have you ever wondered कि इसका क्या फायदा होता है बेटा? Let me come in here and talk once again. You know, while I was teaching you reproduction, I told you the meaning of pluripotent, pluripotent and unipotent and differentiation. See, ये बात तो सही है कि in case of human also all the different types of cells we have come from one single cell, that is zygote. But our differentiation procedure is unidirectional. एक बार zygote से हम differentiated human being बन जाए तो वापस से हम zygote stage में या embryo stage में नहीं जा सकते. But this embryonic stem cell is a type of cell which is present in embryo only. जब हम बड़े होके पैदा हो जाते हैं ये एम्ब्रियोनिक स्टेम सेल हमारे पास नहीं रहता है. दिस इज द स्टेम सेल थ्रू फ्रॉम व्हिच all three germ layers and finally all types of animal tissues are formed. तो umbilical cord में ये embryonic stem cells के remnants रहते हैं. If you preserve it, in future if the child is having any kind of lethal diseases like blood cancer और कुछ ऐसा, so from stem cell they are expecting to extract the normal cell to recover that area. समझो उससे future में they are thinking that they can create skin cell. समझो किसी को 3rd degree burn हो गया, उसका स्किन पूरी तरह चला गया है, उसकी स्किन की ग्राफ्टिंग करना जरूरी है ना बेटा. तो in that case stem cells can be rejuvenated to form the skin cell. But still this research is at very primitive stage. अभी तक इसकी कुछ बहुत ज्यादा काम इस पे हुआ नहीं है. And they are preserving it with the hope कि future में होगा तो हम use कर पाएंगे. That's it. Let's move ahead.
Organs present in the human body. As the embryonic disc grows, the cells of one side of the disc grow faster than those on the other side. This causes the disc to roll and form a cylindrical embryo. Initially, this embryo is attached to the placenta, but as it starts to develop, it moves away from the placenta and remains connected to it via an umbilical cord. The placenta is an important structure that supplies the embryo with oxygen, nutrients and hormones, as well as carries waste products from the embryo back to the mother. The embryo stays inside the uterus for 9 months, which is called the gestation period. During this period, the embryo undergoes several developments. By the end of the first month, the embryo develops a heart, while the end of the second month marks the transition of an embryo to a fetus with developing fetal limbs and digits. And by the end of the third month, most of the organs are already formed. Another 4 months and the fetus is rapidly gaining weight and its bones get stronger. By the beginning of the 9th month, the fetus is fully developed and assumes the position it will take during delivery. Interestingly, while the fetus is undergoing several developmental changes, the mother's body too is undergoing several hormonal changes. The ovary, for example, starts secreting a hormone called relaxin. Likewise, the placenta starts secreting hormones such as human chorionic gonadotropin or HCG and human placental lactogen.
अच्छा, have you ever heard about pregnancy test kit बेटा? एक strip मिलता है in medical shop in which you need to put a drop of am I audible to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
अचानक सन्नाटा आ जाता है तो I get scared. There is a white colored chip available or strip available जिसमें if one wants to check if the lady is pregnant or not, they need to put a drop of urine into it, and then if stripes are available, मतलब colored stripes are available, that will show कि the lady is pregnant or not. Basically, the presence of this special hormone which is known as HCG, that is human chorionic gonadotropin hormone, is the one which is detected by that test. क्योंकि in any situation due to any kind of hormonal imbalance, HCG production in a female is not possible without formation of chorion. Okay, so HCG is uniquely present in case of pregnant women. That is why it can be used for the detection of pregnancy via test.
Or HPL. Incidentally, HCG, HPL, and relaxin are secreted only when a woman is pregnant. Apart from the secretion of these hormones, the levels of other hormones such as estrogen, progestogen, cortisol, prolactin, and thyroxine also rise rapidly in a pregnant woman's body. These hormones support the growth of the fetus as well as maintain the pregnancy. Increased levels of progestogen and estrogen, for instance, put the menstrual cycle on hold and prevent the shedding of the uterine lining, which is embedded with the developing fetus. Hormonal changes also cause the cells of the mother's mammary glands to differentiate, resulting in these glands producing milk by a process called lactation towards the end of pregnancy. Did you know that at the end of the gestation period, the fetus as well as the placenta starts secreting hormones that set in motion mild uterine contractions called the fetal ejection reflex? These contractions in turn act on the mother's pituitary gland that now starts secreting oxytocin, a hormone that causes stronger uterine contractions. The simultaneous uterine contractions and oxytocin release makes the contractions stronger with every passing minute and ultimately results in the expulsion of the baby from the mother's uterus. This process of delivery of the fetus is called parturition. Immediately after the birth of the baby, the placenta is expelled from the uterus. Soon after birth, the baby needs to be breastfed by the mother as early as possible. This is because immediately after parturition, the mammary glands start secreting colostrum, a form of milk that is rich in antibodies and improves the immune system of the baby. Every baby thus begins its journey as a zygote, which develops into a fetus over 9 months.
I hope now no one is. What do you think, Rita? Like, is it explained properly?
Yes, ma'am.
मैम आपने वो मैम
हाँ, बोलो बोलो बेटा.
मैम वो आपने टेस्ट वाला बोला तो मतलब अगर कोरियन डेवलप हुआ होगा तो ये HCG प्रोड्यूस होगा तो मतलब उसके पहले अगर टेस्ट हुआ तो मतलब कुछ भी नहीं आएगा ना?
कुछ भी नहीं आएगा. That's why मतलब that's why there should be मतलब जैसे प्रेगनेंसी होती है immediately you cannot come to know कि क्या हो रहा है. It takes some time to know. Understood? थोड़ा समय उसको चाहिए to understand that unless and until HCG is secreted, you cannot confirm pregnancy. Generally शुरुआत में तो पता ही नहीं चलता है बेटा. You don't understand. Like females generally check once they miss their period because immediately after implantation, the level of progesterone and estrogen modify itself into a way कि uterine layer shedding stops immediately. बंद हो जाता है. Understood? And as it is stopping, so then people come into doubt, okay, am I pregnant? Then they check, and by that time HCG is developing. So placental development is required and chorionic development is required.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a very complicated procedure with too many question marks. Every stage is like a complicated one, and complication is possible at every stage. Let me tell you an example. When child is born, the head comes first, then the leg. Okay. Now, in some case, what happens is child like turn, और उसका पैर नीचे की तरफ आ जाता है, and head is at the upside, which is very like not a very good situation. It is called breech situation. In this situation, generally doctors don't take risk, they go for C-section, that is called cesarean. Why? क्योंकि head ऊपर रहने के कारण the time that is required for the child to come out. See, what happens is after some time, while the birth is there, you can see that child is present inside a sac, isn't it? एक pouch के अंदर रहता है. So what happens is, as the child grows old and mild uterine contraction begin, child get restless. तो वो जो sac है वो burst हो जाता है. That is called bursting of bladder. और जो amniotic fluid है वो मदर के पेट में से निकलना चालू हो जाता है. And then the mother will have what I can say, heavy uterine contraction in presence of oxytocin, जिसे हम बोलते हैं labor pain. बहुत दर्द होता है because uterus पूरा push करता है in a way to make child out. अब इस वक्त अगर head ऊपर की तरफ रहा तो child को, अब child एक cavity के अंदर या amnion के अंदर नहीं है बेटा, उसको धीरे धीरे वो माँ से अलग हो रहा है. Okay. So at that situation, child may get suffocated if head is not coming out first. That's why many a time, if head is coming late and the leg is coming first, that is called breech position, in which doctors go for C-section.
तो उसमें कुछ टाइम पीरियड देते होंगे ना कि लाइक, या तो कुछ ऐसा कि वो रोल हो जाए.
जनरली वो रोल होता ही है, बट व्हाट हैपेंस इज बेटा, मदर रूम में बच्चे के लिए, बच्चा जब छोटा होता है वो तो रोल होता ही रहता है. आफ्टर 3 to 4 months मदर कैन सेंस कि वो किक करना चालू करता है, घूमता रहता है. इट्स अ वेरी मतलब इफ यू आस्क मी एज अ मदर, अजीब सा सेंसेशन होता है. केमिस्ट्री पढ़ा रहे हो या बायो पढ़ा रहे हो, बच्चा पीछे से घूम रहा है पेट के अंदर. सो इट इज अ वेरी डिफिकल्ट सिचुएशन टू टैकल. But what happens is, as the child size is increasing, mother की उनकी size भी increase होता है, but up to an extent. फिर उसके बाद child के पास हमेशा full option नहीं रहता है कि वो घूम के वापस से सर को नीचे लाए. अगर वो नहीं ला पाया, in that case it is called breech position, and then you need to go for C-section. C-section में कुछ नहीं, doctors 3 layers of चीजों को like upper skin layer, then they have the middle layer, and then uterine layer. They cut it and directly take out the child. Then the child doesn't have to go to vagina and come back from there.
तो उसके
Yes, Priyanshi, can you repeat your
डिसएडवांटेजेस भी होते होंगे ना आगे जाके C-section.
research? Disadvantages still now it is not proved many. ये बोला जाता है कि हाँ, if you look from the point of view of mother, if there is a normal delivery में भी छोटे से cuts तो आते हैं, because you can understand our urinogenital pore is a small pore and child is a big thing. So obviously they cut the upper and lower portion of the urinogenital pore ताकि बच्चा बाहर निकल पाए. But उसके केस में the stitches are coming only to the upper layer. अंदर तक कहीं कट नहीं होता है. तो in normal delivery generally labor pain होती है. Mother need to go for that labor pain जो काफी दर्दनाक होता है. But एक बार बच्चा चला जाए उसके बाद, क्योंकि अंदर के लेयर्स में कहीं कट नहीं है, आपका यूटेरस इंटैक्ट है and other parts are intact, so recovery rate is better. Whereas in case of C-section, फर्स्ट स्किन का लेयर, उसके बाद लेयर ऑफ ऑर्गन्स एंड फैट, एडिपोज टिश्यू एंड दिस एरियोलर टिश्यू को कट करके देन वन विल गो फॉर द यूटेरस, है ना. So these many layers of deep cutting are there. So obviously there are cut outside, there are cut inside. So mother needs to be more careful in case of C-section. बट अभी तक ऐसा कुछ मतलब प्रूव नहीं हुआ है कि नॉर्मल डिलीवरी वाले चाइल्ड बेटर होते हैं या सीजर वाले बेटर होते हैं. नथिंग सच, नो सच थिंग इज प्रूव्ड टिल नाउ. बट वन शुड नॉट टेक रिस्क. एक्चुअली आजकल क्या हो गया है, लाइक इट इज ऑब्जर्व, पहले लोगों के पास सी सेक्शन करने के ऑप्शंस भी कम थे. That's why maternal mortality rate and fetal mortality rate was very high. पहले के जमाने में क्या होता था, दाई माँ होते थे, midwives, they used to go for delivery ना. तो बच्चा जब निकलता था they used to go for normal delivery only. उनके पास इतने ऑपरेटिव मेजर्स नहीं थे कि वो स्किन के 3 लेयर कट करके यूटेरस तक कट करके सिलाई करके, because situation was also not that hygienic ना. ऑपरेशन थिएटर में चीजें they are properly sanitized, which is not done in case of other cases, no. तो obviously death rate was more, क्योंकि कई बार क्या होता है, बच्चा निकलते वक्त समझो अम्बिलिकल कॉर्ड उसके गले में फंस गया, ठीक है, माँ थक गई है, she cannot push anymore, the child cannot come out. तो उसके केस में पहले के जमाने में क्या करते थे, फॉर्सेप होता है ऐसा टोंग जैसा, उससे पकड़ के खींचते थे बच्चे को. Many a times it is observed, बच्चे के ब्रेन में जो हड्डियां होती है बेटा, they are not that much developed and hard. तो वो पकड़ के खींचने की वजह से बच्चा तो डिलीवर हो गया, बट वो मंदबुद्धि पैदा हो गया क्योंकि ब्रेन इज डैमेज्ड. सो टू मेनी थिंग्स दैट इज नाउअडेज दे यूज वैक्यूम कप, दैट इज कॉल्ड सक्शन कैप, फॉर द expulsion of the child in case mother is not supporting the expulsion. So various techniques we have now which reduce the risk of maternal mortality rate and child mortality. Yes, someone of you were asking me question. कोई कुछ पूछ रहा है.
कोलोस्ट्रम जो होता है, मतलब अगर
हाँ.
तो मैम अगर मतलब,
बोलो बेटा. येशा.
यस मैम, मतलब कोलोस्ट्रम अगर पॉसिबल नहीं हुआ मतलब कम टाइम में, तो क्या होगा?
चाइल्ड की इम्यूनिटी लो होती है, इट इज प्रूव्ड.
मैम उसके लिए कोई सप्लीमेंट्स मतलब अलग से ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता?
nothing. They say, but till date we don't, because see, antibody is something you cannot preserve. तो आज तक ऐसी कोई डोज नहीं मिली है जिसमें they sometimes they add कि इसमें मदर के कोलोस्ट्रम है, but I don't know about the effectivity. But it is natural and in most of the cases it is possible. कोलोस्ट्रम तो होता है, कम ज्यादा होता ही है. And it is reflex action. You know, the moment child is taking milk from mother, the milk production increase. तुरंत मदर की मिल्क प्रोडक्शन चालू हो जाती है. Yes, बेटा.
नहीं मैम, मतलब वो अगर पॉसिबल नहीं हुआ कि हम मतलब चाइल्ड को और कोई अगर प्रॉब्लम है और वो नहीं दे पाए हम चाइल्ड को, प्रेजेंट तो है पर दे नहीं पाए, तो
then it must be a very compelling seasonal reason for which you cannot give, no. That is a separate issue, but उसकी कोई alternative नहीं है. Till date, whatever food supplement you give to a child, mother milk का कोई alternative नहीं होता है. There is no alternative in this world for mother's milk.
मैम प्रेगनेंसी टेस्ट में ऐसा क्या होता है जो आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं?
वही बोला ना मैंने, it is basically a chromatographic paper. Basically it is a paper chromatography. आपने पढ़ा होगा केमिस्ट्री में. I hope you studied in grade 11. I don't know, last year शायद ये पूरा दिया था. ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री का एक चैप्टर होता है ना, जनरल प्रिंसिपल्स इन ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री, ग्रेड 11 में उसमें रहता है. आपने 9th ग्रेड में भी पढ़ा होगा. बायो में भी यू स्टडीड क्रोमेटोग्राफी इन प्रैक्टिकल, ग्रेड 11, क्रोमेटोग्राफी ऑफ क्लोरोफिल पिगमेंट. हैव यू स्टडीड? एक पेपर होता है, उसके ऊपर यू स्पॉट द पिगमेंट एंड यू डिप इट इनटू सम लिक्विड, फिर वो पिगमेंट मूव करने लगता है, ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ इट्स केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज इट गेट्स सेपरेटेड। सेम थिंग होता है बेटा, यूरिन की ड्रॉप उसके अंदर डालनी पड़ती है एंड द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ पेपर क्रोमेटोग्राफी स्टार्ट, and by that you can understand the, by depending on the lines created. If one line created means HCG is not there, if two lines are created that means HCG is there.
Okay.
So today we had a very fruitful session. 7:59 हो गए, मेरे बच्चों ने नहीं बोला है मैम आज बस करो, so I guess everyone enjoyed it. Tomorrow we will have further detail of this chapter. Still I need to answer you one question कि twins कैसे होते हैं. Tomorrow we will see wonderful video for menstrual cycle and we will take the questions. So I request all of you कि एक बार जितने भी videos इस chapter के share हुए हैं, all of you go through it, go through your textbook also, क्योंकि आप देखो आपके पास Saturday Sunday 2 दिन होगा बेटा. We will be meeting on Monday, so I want all of you to jot down your doubts and we will discuss doubts especially on Monday. Okay?
मैम आप YouTube पे वो मतलब अपलोड कर
actually
देना।
sir वही कर रहे थे, when you people joined he was trying, actually size of videos like are too high, that's why we are not able, we are trying, he took the remote control of my desktop and he is doing it better. Okay?
Okay मैम।
Okay beta,
Yes,
bye to all, have a happy weekend, bye beta.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye
Bye,
मैम।
ma'am.